Welcome to the latest toy news. This time I'm talking Mcfarlane toys. So yes, this is a brand I don't collect too much, but we do have some exciting announcements regarding the DC universe, and that is the Batman v Superman, the Dawn of Justice figures are on their way. So major steps taken to expand on this movie line and the DCEU overall. It was earlier this year we saw Batman himself, of course the Justice League members a few years ago, and it seems as though it was going to be inevitable at some point we would see the alternative armors as well as the other characters. For an iconic movie that was shown 8 years ago, so the Armored Batman is finally here. This looks great, like it would be in any sort of display when you have this live action version. And I know Mcfarlane tackled the comic one a few years ago. This is going to be slightly different, of course, and it is essential into this movie lineup. I noticed in the promos we have the light up eyes, so it will be interesting to see if this function will be included. Like they could throw in some batteries like the DC Icons version that we saw a few years ago. So Batman will have plenty of gadgets in this fight, but I'm not sure if they will be included in this figure itself. Maybe a smoke bomb, a grappler gun would be nice, but I think a lot of collectors do want to see the spear. And we're also going to be seeing the Nightmare Vision of Batman, which has been revealed, another memorable look. So many companies have made this figure over the years, Mafex included, which I do have their version, and they're going to be releasing another one in the future. And I know it's quite difficult in making a good Nightmare version, whether it's the overall build or just the jacket, and it seems as though they will use the hard plastic one. So the binoculars are included. Of course I would like to see guns included, but I think that all depends on the DC licensing. And the next reveal is Wonder Woman. As expected, this time we will have the sword and shield. So over the years they released the 1984 version as well as the one from Shazam 2, and for some reason in the Justice League release they skipped Wonder Woman and just used the 1984 figure to promote it, which was kind of weird since they didn't have any weapons in that figure. But it seems as though this one will be fixed, and not only can you use this for BVS but for the Justice League as well. So the face detail seems to be an upgrade on the previous one, so I do like it. And probably the most exciting one for me is the Superman and Doomsday 2-pack, which completes the holy trinity of Batman, Wonder Woman and Superman, as this is obviously the final battle which was so epic in the movie. Over the years they have done big characters like Steppenwolf and Darkseid, but Doomsday is meant to be a lot bigger, so it will be interesting to see what the scale is. As for Superman, we didn't have a clear shot of it. Of course from the back you can see it does use the soft goods cape. Hopefully it's not a reuse of the Justice League version, since the suit, the colors, the hairstyle is a bit different in this movie. And we are not done with the Batman v Superman line, as they revealed a 1/6 scale version of Batman, and this looks really good at a glance, of course, with statues, making it slightly easier for the sculpting. It has a logo base which looks nice, and this is something that could be interesting for statue collectors, and this could be the beginning, so maybe they'll announce a Superman later on. So overall I may just get these figures for the review and support the Snyderverse, but mostly in my DC collection it is the 1/12 scale, so they won't quite fit into my collection, as I do like my figures with a bit more articulation and accessories. But no doubt these are good alternatives if you're a collector of Mcfarlane and of course some of the old DC collectibles. I think I'll definitely keep the Doomsday from the 2-pack, simply because I do want this character for the final fight display. And just like the Medicom Mafex announcements of Batman, Joker and Superman to be released, I said that these do prove that the characters are still very popular, and over time people have started to really appreciate what the DCEU was, especially for this movie. Stay tuned to my Medicom Mafex Zack Snyder's Justice League Batman review, and check out my channel for more videos related to the DCEU. Thanks for watching.
You were never a god. You were never even a man.
That dream is all some people have. It's all that gives them hope.
Now God is good as dead.
Man made a world where standing together is impossible.
We will. We have to.